Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Coast to Coast Live online showcase. I am your host, JP, and today we have 5 artists who all submitted their music for an opportunity to move on to our championship round in Miami to compete for our $50,000 grand prize. So the way it works is we have 3 special guest judges who joined us today for the event. They're going to check out each and every one of these artists' song, and if they get 2 passes from 3 of our judges, they automatically move on to our championship round in Miami. So let's introduce our judges one at a time, starting off with SHAWN BARRON. He's Senior Vice President of A&R at Motown Capitol Records. What's going on, SHAWN? Our next judge, he's a platinum producer. He's worked for artists such as Lil Wayne, DJ Khaled, Meek, Gucci Mane, and many, many more. He's SWEDE from 808 Mafia.
Hey, what's up?
How's it going, SWEDE? And then our next judge, he's an A&R director at Rock Nation. You guys know him as POLO. POLO, what's going on? How you doing? Awesome. Thanks for being here. So we're going to go ahead and get things started with our first artist on today's lineup. They go by Max Ree, and it looks like we have him here in the Zoom. So let's go ahead and bring him in. Just give me 1 second while we do that. And Max, what's going on? How you doing?
Good. I'm good. How are you guys?
Great. Thanks for asking. So we got your song here. It is called Golden Eggs. Tell us a little bit about your song. What's it about?
Yeah, it's I guess about life turning out great, working hard, the mystery of life and party, and it's about different things, and also not falling for the whole only chasing tits and ass. I don't know. It's a lot of things there, but keeping the mystery. The intro and the outro is supposed to be a bit like a circus, a little bit psychotic, like a crazy circus showman or something.
All right, I hear it. Sounds good. Before we get into it, let us know where you're from and where we can find your music.
So I'm located in Sweden, in Stockholm, North Stockholm, in Märsta. And you can find my music on YouTube or Spotify mostly, but of course on other platforms too. But I would recommend Spotify and YouTube. And there you can find this music video that you might show today from Golden Eggs, and also another one called Africa Leo that I made in Uganda in 2021.
All right, awesome. Sounds good. We're going to get right into your song. Just give me 1 second while you load it up.
Welcome to the show. I am Mr. Reed.
I ain't joking, man. I will win that run. I'm a warrior. I think this is fun. We will empty the rum, let the barrels drum. And I guess I'll come in. You know how we roll. I ain't joking, man. I will win that run. I'm a warrior. I think this is fun. We will empty the rum, let the barrels drum. And I guess I'll come in. You know how we rolling. Me and my freak, I'm freaking pirate. Me and my crew, we freaking lions. The love in my heart. Well, family, yeah. United. I'm a spaceman. I'm a lot of fun. I'm a party man. Working on to next, dropping golden eggs. I'm the one on my knees, but she's still one who begs. Who would know life would be like this? Truly bliss, old life, I don't miss. Give your man a kiss. Revolution seems far away. Love the light of day. Even in the darkness, I can find my way. I ain't joking, man. I will win that run. I'm a warrior, I think this is fun. We will empty the rum, let the barrels drum. And I guess I'll come here, you know how we're rolling. Joking man, I will win that run. I'm a warrior, I think this is fun. We will empty the rum, let the barrels drum. And I guess I'll come here, you know how we're rolling. A lot of pussy, give me more of that. Give me tits and ass with a shitty rap. I'm a genius, I don't play like that. I don't science rap. I ain't joking man, I will win that run. I'm a warrior, I think this is fun. We will empty the rum, let the barrels drum. And I guess I'll come here, you know how we're rolling man. Yo, we dance slow and we dance fast. We celebrate that damn past, them good times and them bad times. And the future looks so damn bright. Now they hear I wanna dance to my music. I'm not thinking something, yeah, we're cruising. My whole thing when it's drunk, we ain't losing. Every soul in this place, yeah, I see them moving. So toxic, looking shock shit. I'm a voice of a generation that is it. Everyone that knows me knows my magic. When I speak, it's in a secret language. Baby, look at this talent, making history in this mystery. Baby, love when you kissing me. Lips so soft, so sweet, love you close, feel your heat. Making history in this mystery. Baby, you're my mystery, I'm the mystery. I ain't joking man, I will win that run. I'm a warrior, I think this is fun. We will empty the rum, let the barrels drum. And I guess I'll come here, you know how we're rolling. I ain't joking man, I will win that run. I'm a warrior, I think this is fun. We will empty the rum, let the barrels drum. And I guess I'll come here, you know how we're rolling.
What a show! This is truly a night to remember! Married? Close to Captain. The show is over.
All right, there you have it. That was artist Max Reed with his song Golden Eggs. Let's kick it off to our judges, see what they thought about the song. Let's start things off with Polo. He's an A&R director at Rock Nation. Polo, what you think about Max Reed and his song?
Thought the song was cool. He put a good effort into the video for sure. Definitely took his time with that. Just thought the song itself just was okay. It's just not my, it wasn't catching me the way I needed it to catch me. I think he's flowing. He had a good flow to it. But the chorus just didn't stand out. Just the song itself didn't really grasp my attention. But the video kept me in tune, so that for sure, he did a good job on that. But as the song itself, I thought it was just okay. So I'm just gonna say it's a no pass for me.
All right, there you have it. Thank you, Polo. Unfortunately, that is a no pass from Polo. But we still got 2 judges left to go. Let's kick it off to our next judge. See what he thought. Let's kick it off this time to Swede. Swede, what you think about Max Reed and his song?
I think it was cool. There were a few things, in my opinion, that could have been better. But I like the energy. I think the video was cool. I really liked the video, so I'm gonna give you a pass.
All right, there you have it. Thank you, Swede. You got your first pass there from Swede. So that means we have a tiebreaker. We got 1 pass, 1 no pass. That means it's all up to Sean. Sean, what you think about Max and his song?
I think that the video was shot great, but I feel like the song fell short to me. I didn't like some of the flows and cadences I didn't like. Also, I think the track could have been better, so I'm gonna have to give it a no pass.
All right, there you have it. Thank you, Sean. Unfortunately, that was a no pass from Sean Barron, so that means you won't be moving on to our championship round in Miami. But you did get some great feedback there from all 3 of our judges. Make sure to check out that feedback email. We hope to see you in another online showcase. We're going to move on to our next artist on the lineup. They go by KM Roan. Doesn't seem like they're in the Zoom. If you are in the Zoom, please raise your hand so we can bring you in here. Doesn't look like we have them, so we're going to get right into their song. Just give me 1 second while we load it up.
Produced by Ben Bitch.
Wanna raise ya, I grew up in the land where them choppers get the spray and get your man. Pull out them choppers, now you looking for your man. Them choppers will clear the scene and leave them dead. Born and raised, yeah, I grew up in the land where choppers will get the spray and where your man. Pull out them choppers, now you looking for your man. Them choppers will clear the scene and leave them dead. Know some niggas really told him with them, yeah. If it ain't no traffic stop, not talking to no feds. If we not beefing, back no back, then bitches dead. By all means, I know I'm gon' make it out for sure. By all means, my niggas gon' get it back for sure. Oh, book a show and I'm gon' fuck it up for sure. Them niggas really not about it just for show. The OTM bitches the game, let you know. Wanna raise, I grew up in the land where them choppers get the spray and get your man. Pull out them choppers, now you looking for your man. Where your man? Them choppers will clear the scene and leave them dead. Born and raised, yeah, I grew up in the land where choppers will get the spray and where your man. Pull out them choppers, now you looking for your man. Find your man. Them choppers will clear the scene and leave them dead.
Young nigga 14, so my first run. Too many niggas know I'm on, so I'll keep a Glock. They call my nigga at that store when he got pop. That's why I always got my pole when I'm outside. If one of these niggas try to get me, let that chopper talk. Run down on the floor, nigga, he my burner cock. Feds tryna build a cage, I can't let it drop. Feel like I'm in the race, I want that first spot. The little brody say he trippin', take his top off. Thug ride with a roof, I want that top off. They don't like me in this coupe, fuck all y'all. If you don't like to hear the truth, that's your fault.
Wanna raise, yeah, I grew up in the land where them choppers get the spray and get your man. Pull out them choppers, now you looking for your man. Them choppers will clear the scene and leave them dead. Born and raised, yeah, I grew up in the land where choppers will get the spray and where your man. Pull out them choppers, now you looking for your man. Them choppers will clear the scene and leave them dead. Big time gon' run it up, I'm talking hundreds, 50s, and Bentleys. I ain't never had it, so I gotta be humble, you hear me? Bitch, you see these vans that I'm rocking, these classes, you hear me? You can't walk a mile in my shoes, my like you're a
Cause them niggas talking down on me, nigga, I'm chasing them. I ain't gotta show my bankrolls, them niggas to feel me. All my niggas 10 toes, ain't no switching up. Swear to God, nigga, I can't fold. I'm walking up on it.
While I'm on the road, I be blessing my granny like
I can't leave my Glock at home, I be feeling like niggas gon' get me.
Niggas used to hate me, now they swear that they love me.
I'd rather get money alone nowadays, the niggas is shady.
Bitch, I'm on my own, I won't go. I've been down so long, bitch, I'm on my own now.
Julian.
All right, and that was the artist KM with his song From the Land. Let's kick it off to our judges, see what they thought about the song. Up first, he is SVP of A&R Motown Capitol Records. Sean, what you think about KM and the song?
I'll come back to me in 2 seconds.
All right, no problem. Come back to Sean Barron. Let's kick it off to our next judge. Let's kick it off to Swede. Swede, what you think about KM and the song?
I like it. I think he did a good job. I would shorten the intro, though. You know, I think it was way too long, in my opinion. I like the overall vibe, though. You know, so it's a pass for me.
All right, awesome. There you have it. Thank you, Swede. Got your first pass from the Swede. Now let's move on to our next judge. Let's kick it off to Polo. Polo, what do you think?
That was cool. I mean, definitely has some melodies. Thought lyrically could have been a little bit better, a little tighter, but I like the hook. The hook kind of like stood out to me and made me, you know, stay along. But the direction in the verses wasn't really kind of take you there. So just, you know, I mean, if you have an idea, stick with it. You know, try to stick to a concept, not just rap. You know, just to rhyme. Mm-hmm. You want to go into, you know, the chorus, but the chorus did stand out to me, so I'm gonna give it a pass. I'm gonna give it a pass on my end.
All right, awesome. There you have it. Thank you, Polo. Got your second pass there from Polo. So that means you're already moving on to our next round. But let's see what Sean thought. Let's see if we got the clean sweep. Sean, what you think?
Yeah, I'm giving him a pass too, but I didn't know if he was on the first or second verse because it said featuring him. So I'm guessing he was on the second verse. And if so, his verse was better. I liked his verse and his voice better. But you should submit a song that's fully you. You shouldn't have anybody featuring on your song in this competition. But it's a pass.
All right, well said. Thank you, Sean. You got your third pass there from Sean, so that means you got the clean sweep. Congratulations to Cameron. You'll be moving on to our championship round in Miami, or we'll send you an email after the event with all of the details. We're going to move on to our next artist on the lineup. They go by Rabillion or R.A. Billion. I'm not sure if we have him here in the Zoom. If you are here, please raise your hand. And it does not look like we have them, so we're going to go ahead and get right into their song. Just give me 1 second while we load it up.
Strike a soldier, your life is over, kid, was nice to know you. I'm like assassin, wouldn't die for fashion, but still the type of flashing. Rhyme with passion, nigga, I'm the dragon. My billion, who wanna test me, kid, I'm more than ready. You're gonna get me more upset, the kid, the songs are petty. I'm like a fighter who could write the snipe ya. Get all type of hyper, desire lighter, not to die a lifer. My billion, they tried to rope me, that's when I awoke me. These guys supposed to be lying on me, never tried to know me. Let's get the winning and forget the sinning. It's like my fifth beginning, getting in them when I spit the venom. My billion, I'm getting better to those kids, whatever. I'm getting cheddar, get them never, cause my shit is tough. The competition's where my song is driven, cause it's a godly mission. The spark your vision with the heart you're giving. The competition's where my song is driven, cause it's a godly mission. The spark your vision with the heart you're giving. The competition's where my song is driven, cause it's a godly mission. The spark your vision with the heart you're giving. The competition's where my song is driven, cause it's a godly mission. The spark your vision with the heart you're giving. I'm right back at you, a black rapper climbing that ladder. The tracks matter, black splatter, cause my rap chatter. It's so amazing, no mistaken, I could go for days in. The dough I'm making sure the quick one could get more for waiting. My billion, since 95, been divinely wise. Cause why these trials and grimy guys think I blindly rise. My billion, control my EQ, bros to see through. I'm going to beat you, my flow is legal, vote the people. I have to fight through, bastards like you, that's the title. Get mad advice too, get mad to spite you, that's the rivals. We all facing, we all hating, all flagrant. But y'all caving, when y'all facing, y'all chasing. The shit starter, who hit hard to get charged up. The slick partner, the spit sharper, rip armor. My bill's a classic, I'm still an active villain, ask if my bill's the baddest. I'm still the blackest, feel the madness. The competition's why my song is driven. Cause it's a godly mission. The spark your vision with the heart you're giving. The competition's why my song is driven. Cause it's a godly mission. The spark your vision with the heart you're giving. The competition's why my song is driven. Cause it's a godly mission. The spark your vision with the heart you're giving. The competition's why my song is driven. Cause it's a godly mission. The spark your vision with the heart you're giving.
All right, and that was the artist Rebellion with his song. Let's see what our judges thought about it. Let's start things off this time with Polo. Polo, what do you think about R.A. Billion and his song? And Polo might still be checking out the song. Let's kick it off to our next judge and see what he thought. Let's kick it off to Swede this time. Swede, what you think about Ari Billy in the song?
I like the overall vibe, but I was expecting something more, you know. I think the production, the overall production, you know, should have been better. Especially, you know, I think the vocals and his delivery along with songwriting should have been better, you know. So I have to say no pass for this time.
All right, there you have it. Thank you, Swede. Unfortunately, that's a no pass to start things off. And to see what our next judges thought, let's kick it off to SHAWN. SHAWN, what you think about Ari Billy?
Yeah, he's early on in his journey, still trying to figure it out, and it sounds very dated in terms of everything, in terms of the beat, in terms of the flow, in terms of delivery. So yeah, you just got to go back to the drawing board and figure out how to mesh the old sound with newer sounds today. So no pass.
All right, thank you, SHAWN. Unfortunately, that's a no pass from SHAWN. But before we move on, let's get your feedback from Polo. See what he thought. Polo, what you think?
Yeah, I agree with SHAWN. I thought very nostalgic. The mix was bad. Just very early, but very old. You know what I'm saying? This is something that I probably would hear in the early 90s. But right now, it's not. I don't see it competing. So you want to come with a boom bap. There's a new version of boom bap out there. You feel me? Like, just got to look for it. But this sounded too old and just didn't fit for me. So I'm going to say it's a no pass.
Absolutely. Thank you, Polo. Unfortunately, that was 3 no passes from all 3 of our judges, but you did get some great feedback from all 3 of them. So make sure to check out that feedback email after the event. We're going to move on to our next artist. They go by Cartier. Just give me 1 second while we bring them in. And Cartier, what's going on? How you doing? Can you turn on your camera and your mic for us? And Cartier, can you hear us?
Yeah.
So what's up? How's it going? We got your song here. It's called Styles. Tell us a little bit about your song. What's it about?
It's just a little outcap of my life, you know, shit I've been through, you know.
Okay, sounds good. Before we get into your song, let us know where you're from and where we can find your music.
I'm originally from Illinois. Mostly on Facebook. I post something every now and then, you know. I was just trying something, seeing what they do.
All right, sounds good. We're gonna go ahead and get right into your song. Just give me 1 second while we load it up.
Yo, the 8. Yo, NOC. Yeah, real nigga. Yeah. Oh, fuck, niggas out of control. Yo. Yeah.
Bitch, I'm back up on my grind, trying to see 100 bricks. With my son up on my mind and my baby mama sick. Keep that stick up on my side when I ride these niggas bitch. Tell that nigga on the 9, if he play, he gon' get hit. All praise to Allah, ain't gon' stop till I get rich. Rest in peace to my son, I went to war behind that shit. And you heard me when you told me I was from behind the bitch. She was one the game, bust my nigga like a zit. Fuck 12 in the judge, tell them niggas eat a dick. Outside with my jewelry on you, bitch, you gon' get hit. Dre shine, that's my life, I went to war behind that bitch. Stand on all 10 toes, I'ma die behind that bitch. 6 years old, frozen cups in the system with no luck. Mama never gave no fuck, but the streets they show some love on the low. Yeah, they didn't know that nigga gotta go. Since you acting like a bitch, I'ma treat you like a hoe. I'm in the street with it. Keep that F in it, bitch, I'ma sleep with it. They shot my baby mama and I stepped like who did it up all night. Pipe grip tight, dodging red lights. 40 keep a red light, he shook. One of them dead tonight. Young nigga taking down shit. 14 with a half brick. 15, I was shooting shit. AR with the cooler kid, yeah, I do this shit, so don't fool me, bitch. 10 shots to your coochie fit. Cut the scene like a movie script. 100 shots is movie shit. I keep that Draco on my waistline. A nigga playing, I'ma chop him up like 8 times. Violating this today, bitch, I'ma get mine. Bitch say he was gon' kill me, about time. I'm fucking on your bitch, now shorty wanna taste mine. I been up from the way, now shorty give me FaceTime. I turn her over, then I spread like tag you with. 100 shots up in the caddy, shout out my queen. NOC is what I rap, nigga, that's the shit. Free my niggas out the cannon on my nigga Lynch. That nigga Hall was supposed to die, that nigga G a bitch. Don't forget about that lick that you didn't hit. I see you out and I'ma spread like I hope you hit. You with your mama, no fucks, I'ma show you this. Fresh side and I'm sliding with 30 quid. Fresh side and you slide with that dirty bitch. 28 cash game, we on some new shit. Fly, we in that cockpit. 40 keep a flame like a lighter, straight hot shit. That money drop, she drop it. Pop it, then she lock it. Swimming in the money in the fish, yeah, they watching. I'm still checking profit. Key holes like a socket. When we riding dirty, she can stuff it, no pockets. Real nigga outlaw, I'm shooting for the top star. Jewelry on my wrist and make her freeze like a cop car. I put that on that 6-star. Chopper call him RuPaul. Fucking all these niggas, red beam, call it Rudolph. My money standing too tall. Beat the niggas' shoes off. Packing like a U-Haul. I'm way ahead of you all. And I'm the shit that fly bitches just attract to. They say me and dirty. Women actors, they vacuums.
48 gang shit, the whole squad in this bitch. That came out for a young nigga, man.
All right, there you have it. That was the artist Cardi A with his song. Let's kick it off to our judges and see what they thought about it. Let's start things off this time with Sean Barron. Sean, what you think about Cardi A and his song?
I think you got a lot of potential. I don't think you executed it on this song in particular. You sound like early T.I. a little bit. That's what you give me from your voice, your delivery, which is dope. But I don't think this song all the way nailed it. I'm on the fence. Like I want to pass you, but I didn't love the song. I'm gonna give you a pass based on your potential, but you got to come with a better song next time.
All right, there you have it. Thank you, Sean. Got the pass there from Sean. Let's see what our next two judges had to say. I want to kick it off to Polo this time. Polo, what you think about Cardi A and her song?
I thought it was cool. I see the potential, but the song overall didn't grasp me, honestly. I don't even think if I heard the hook. To me, it just felt like one long verse. And even in the verse, there was no punchlines that really stood out. And then I saw it too. I looked at the date. It's from 2019. So he pushing something very, old. So it kind of felt old too. Like, because while I was looking at it, I'm like, this kind of feels old. And I looked at the date, 2019. And, that's a long time ago. So just because it just didn't really hit and it ain't really, move me like that, I'm gonna say it's a no pass for me.
All right, there you have it. Thank you, Polo. Unfortunately, that's a no pass from Polo. So that means we got another tiebreaker. This time is all up to SWEDE. SWEDE, what you think about Cardi A and his song?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I like you, but I think, the overall production was not well, put together. I like the vibe, I like the sound, but there are a lot of things that, need help, such as vocal mix. Vocals were also a little untight in several spots. It could be a better delivery. Definitely need to be, redone. I do like the overall vibe, though, as I said, and I think you have a lot of potential. So for that reason, I'm gonna give you a pass.
All right, there you have it. Thank you, SWEDE. Congratulations, Cardi A. You got the pass there from SWEDE, and you're going to be moving on to our championship round in Miami. So I will be sending you an email after the event with all the info on that. We're going to go ahead and move on to our last artist on today's lineup. They go by Ollie G, David. I'm not sure if he's here in the Zoom. If you are, can you please raise your hand? And it does not look like we have him here, so we're going to go ahead and get right into their song. Just give me 1 second while we load it up.
I let it blunt on the steps. I leave your world traumatized. We can take it to the club and knuckle up. I pop your eyes. And they don't want problems with the king. I pop his nose, leave blood on the sink. I leave a little trembling and shake him down to the floor. And get his queen popped on the wall. Yeah, I take the crown, believe me. Don't want a war, get him stabbed on the wall. What? Look in the skies and see heaven's a law. I scream to the top of my lungs. Don't want a war, get robbed on the steps or get shot on the wall. Look in the skies and see heaven's a law. I scream to the top of my lungs. Don't want a war, get robbed on the steps or get shot on the wall. I lit a blunt in the presence of Jesus Christ on the steps. My best friend had his right hand upon my crown. Yeah, Jehovah God crowned me king. Overseas demons, pop them in the airbands. Hide the book in the ceilings. COD, 3DM click, 3 different meanings. I like blunts, but you don't know the reasons. I cut up the hands of Caesar. I leave him with amnesia. I was sitting on the steps next to my best friend. God blew his spirit in me. He crowned me king. Look in the skies and see heaven's a law. I scream to the top of my lungs. Don't want a war, get robbed on the steps or get shot on the wall. Look in the skies and see heaven's a law. I scream to the top of my lungs. They don't want a war, get robbed on the steps or get shot on the wall.
All right, there you have it. That was Ali G. David with his song. Let's see what our judges thought about it. Let's start things off this time with SWEDE. SWEDE, what do you think about Ali G and his song?
Just still listening, man.
Okay, no problem. So SWEDE's still checking it out. Let's give him some time to finish up there. Let's move on to our next judge and see what they thought about it. See if Polo, what you think about Ali G and his song?
I think he had a good idea, good concept and message. It's just the overall delivery from the lyrics. There was just too many open spaces. It wasn't, it wasn't really lyrical. It wasn't, it just felt like just saying a few things and just didn't feel full. It didn't feel like a song. But like I said, he had a good idea. I know what he was trying to go to it with, but just the way it was delivered, the way it was written, just didn't capture that that what he was trying to really portray. So there's a no pass for me. It sounds very early. He needs to just, go in there and work. But he had, like I said, he had a good message. It's just too early. Like, it just didn't sound complete. So no pass for me.
All right, there you have it. Thank you, Polo. Unfortunately, that's a no pass from Polo. Let's see what our next judge thought. Let's kick it off to Sean. Sean, what do you think about Ali G in the song?
On that, like same exact Polo. It's a no pass for me. It's early. His flow was not there. Yeah, everything just wasn't there. It's no pass.
All right, thank you, Sean. Unfortunately, it's a no pass from Sean. But before we end the live stream, let's get your feedback from SWEDE. See what he thought. SWEDE, what you think about Ali G in the song?
I like the overall vibe. The mix was terrible, in my opinion. Definitely needs to work more on that. Also, I think, he should work more on his flow and his delivery. I think, he could have switched up the flow a little bit to keep, things more interesting. And delivery should be better as well, I think he does has potential, but he needs to work more on his craft. So no pass.
All right, there you have it. Thank you, SWEDE. Unfortunately, it was 3 no passes, but he did get a lot of great feedback from our judges. So make sure to check out that feedback email after the event. With that is our last artist on today's lineup. But before we end the live stream, let's give a quick shout out to our judges real quick and a thank you for joining us today. Starting off for Polo, he's an A&R director at Rock Nation. Polo, where can everyone find you on social media?
I'm on Instagram under POLO_2X. Thank you for having me, always.
Always. Thank you, Polo. Our next judge, he's Senior Vice President of A&R at Motown Capital. He's Sean Barron. Sean, where can everyone find you on social media?
I'm at Sean Barron, SHAWNBARRON on Instagram and Twitter.
Awesome. Thank you, Sean, for joining us today. And last but not least, he's a platinum producer. He's worked with artists such as Lil Wayne, Gucci Mane, Meek Mill, DJ Khaled, and many, many more. SWEDE, where can everyone find you on social media?
You can find me on Instagram. It's SWEDE828 Mafia. I can't really spell, but SWEDE828 Mafia. Thanks for having me.
Awesome. Thank you, SWEDE, for being here. And for those of you watching who want to know how to join our next online showcase to compete in our championship in Miami, just click the link in our bio if you're watching on Instagram, or just go to coasttocoastlive.com. Artists who get the 2 passes or move on to our championship will have an opportunity to be judged by Zaytoven at our Coast to Coast Music Finals. He will be our special guest judge at the finals, and he'll also be the keynote speaker at this year's conference. So if you want to get more info on our conference, go click the link in our bio. If you're on Instagram, or go to coasttocoastmusicconference.com. Thank you guys